Same method, two very different outcomes. A zone holds beautifully on Monday and shatters on Thursday. The single biggest reason is whether the zone was fresh. In this episode, we'll cover why untouched zones are the strongest, how each retest wears a zone down, and the 3 signs that separate an A-plus zone from one you should skip. Let's get selective. Start with the most important idea. A fresh zone is one price hasn't returned to yet. All the unfilled orders that created the move are still sitting there, untouched. So the first time price comes back, the reaction is usually the cleanest and strongest you'll get. That's your highest quality entry. Fresh isn't a nice to have. It's the single best filter you have for zone quality. Here's what happens on a retest. Each time price taps a zone, it fills some of the orders resting there. So the second touch has less fuel behind it than the first, the third less than the second, and so on. That's why a zone that bounced price hard the first time can barely react the third time, and eventually price just slices straight through. A tested zone isn't automatically bad, but treat it as weaker and expect less. So what does an A-plus zone actually look like? 3 things. 1. It's fresh. Price hasn't returned to it since it formed. 2. It had a strong departure. Price left fast, a clear imbalance, not a lazy drift. 3. It lines up with a level that matters on a higher time frame, which we'll dig into next episode. When a zone checks all 3 boxes, that's the one you wait for. 1 or 2 boxes. Be more cautious. Prop challenge, or leveling up your own trading. Signal Deck tracks every trade in R with quant-level analytics. Prove your edge. Free. Link in the description. It's just as useful to know why zones fail, so you can avoid the bad ones. 3 usual culprits. It's been retested too many times, so the orders are gone. Its origin was weak. No real imbalance, just a soft move away. Or it's fighting a strong higher time frame trend, trying to catch a falling knife against real momentum. Skip zones with those traits and your hit rate climbs. Not because the method changed, but because you got choosier. Recap. Fresh, untouched zones are the strongest, and every retest wears a zone down until it breaks. An A-plus zone is fresh, came from a strong departure, and sits at a higher time frame level. Be picky. Most of the edge here is in what you choose not to trade. Next episode, we bring in the higher time frame properly, so you're only taking zones that agree with the bigger trend. Subscribe and keep going.